first fight in Strikeforce was a great experience. Actually, it was my second fight in Strikeforce for the world title against Bob Wintella. It was a hard fight. I got him in the second round due to strikes to the liver, and it was a TKO. I broke my hand in the fight, and it hurt a lot, but I was able to beat Paul, win the title, and yeah, it was a very exciting experience. Good day. I'm proud of this one, particularly proud of this one.
Alistair, are you exclusive to Strikeforce?
No.
At this point? So would you fight outside the promotion?
I'm also fighting at K1 MMA.
Right.
I got 2 fights coming up before I'm contract free, and then we're going to start some first negotiations with anybody.
Okay.
Why didn't I sign a contract with Strikeforce? Because there were no other heavyweights for me to fight there. That is why they allowed me to, as title holder, to fight in Dream. That's why I signed a contract with them. They had some fights. They had this Lee guy I beat. They had Mark Hunt. They had Crow Cup. I wanted to fight Crow Cup bad at that time. So signed a contract, had the fights in Japan at Dream. Strikeforce got bigger. They bought some heavyweights in, so their heavyweight league expanded. Then there were some new fights for me there. But then I had a serious staph infection in my hand, which caused me to cancel 2 fights, which basically put me out of action throughout 2009 in Strikeforce. When my hand did recover, I had contract obligations with the K1. The K1 Grand Prix tournament was there, and the fans voted me in there with the final 16. And it was a good experience for me as a stand-up experience. I did well. I became 3rd place, and it appeared to be really good for my career. Firearms, yeah, I got it.
When he fought for Strikeforce almost 3 years ago, it was a very different organization, a very different time in his career and in the sport of mixed martial arts. So I think a lot of fans don't know what to expect from him. I think a lot of fans are curious to see what he's all about. I think a lot of American fans haven't had a chance to see him compete, and I think they're sort of curious to know, what is the Strikeforce heavyweight champion all about? Who is he? What kind of a fighter is he? So I think there's sort of like this curiosity in the air about Alistair, and I think, you know, everyone has something to prove, right? I don't know if Alistair necessarily has something to prove to the American fans, but I think he needs to put on a good show to show them that, yes, I am the champion, I'm going to be around, I'm going to be here for the next several years, and I'm going to defend my belt, because his critics have said, you know what, he hasn't come back to the United States. He's been holding on to the title for 3 years.
He tore through the heavyweight division. Then almost shocked the world. Rogers gets a shot at the title that's eluded him for the last 2 years.
Devastating big high head.
Heavyweight champion Alistair Overeem returns to defend his belt. Overeem versus Rogers, plus Arlovsky versus Bigfoot Silva.
Showtime, Strikeforce MMA, May 15th at 10 p.m. Eastern.